or you want me
Yeah, I'm just gonna lead you in. So I'm starting right now, guys. This is an interview for Men Exhaling, my film that I've written, and I'm doing a TV series on my I Am Management Entertainment YouTube channel. And my brother got the shirt on Get It Right, so that made me, I was like, okay, you wearing a shirt like that, and I have a saying to get I Am Right. But check this out. So we're asking ladies and men, what is it like dating now? I mean, like, I always ask the ladies, what does that men do when they approach you to make you put your guards up and give them a red light, stop them basically? And then that's one question. Second question is, what do they do to make you put your guards down and give a green light? Perhaps maybe you give them your Instagram number or maybe your phone number. Then the third question is, what is it? I asked the ladies, what is it you could probably more than likely be doing to push good guys away because you had some bad experiences before this gentleman approached you? Like maybe 6 guys approach you once in one day, and the next guy you just give him a hard time or a bad relationship. So now those are the questions for the ladies. But now I'm gonna start out with a very blunt question for men, because this is what my movie is based on. How do you feel, my brother, about us being represented fairly when it comes to relationships in this society? I mean, speak from the heart.
Speak from the heart.
Yep, speak as the heart.
I think we got a bad image out here. Everything is, on the street cred. Everything is basically, if you're not from the streets or, if you're a good guy, you're lesser known. Me, I've always been half and half, coming from Detroit.
Wait a minute, hold on for a minute. You say if you're a good guy, you're less known?
You're less recognized, less known to women. If you don't have that kind of like bad boy image or, that type of that street cred or street look, I should say.
Okay, so that's interesting. Now, hold on. Now, when I ask women, what do guys do to make them put their guards up? Right away, they always talk about, the guys, he comes off. They don't use the term bad boy, but if they use different descriptions to describe qualities that would probably be bad boy qualities.
Right.
But at the same time, they give the bad boys more love than if a guy is good, they eventually lose interest.
Well, today, women back in the day, women used to be turned on by that old roughneck bad boy look. It was an era where the pretty boys, the light skin had the thing going on, dark skinned guys, now with the dreads is a new thing. Looking grimy, I got street cred, I'm from the streets, I hustle. Women like that, but nowadays what I'm seeing is that when you have that, there's karma that comes with that, being off the streets. And you can marry, just look what happened to Young Dolph. Probably was a street dude.
Young who?
Young Dolph, the rapper.
Okay.
From what I hear, he was married to a woman from my hometown, Detroit. And, Detroit women known to roughneck,
Because we have this loud music, speak up a little bit more.
Yeah, Detroit women, known to like be bad boy, street dudes that hustle, get your bread type of guy. Now, a good guy to me is a guy who go to work 9 to 5, maybe went to college or, just living a plain simple life, paying bills, trying to raise a family, whatever. That's me, but also I know the streets too, and so me being on the streets, I probably would have been short-lived if I would have continued. So there's, gifts and bad karma that comes with that, and women like that edgy type of guy. So a good guy like me trying to approach a woman, she might look at me like, okay, this is a good guy. What does he bring to the table? And that can turn a guy like me off and say, let me take one look again and see if I really want to try to holler at her, because I might not be her type, or I gotta look like I got money, or I gotta put on a chain or whatever. Instead of her just hearing what's coming out of my mouth, like, hey, I went to Michigan State and graduated. I got a good job, a government job or something like that. But
You went to Michigan State?
yeah, I went to Michigan State.
Were you there with the 5-5?
I was there with the 5. They went to Michigan, but I was there going to Michigan State when they
Where Magic Johnson went.
But
Magic
Johnson.
Johnson.
Though I ain't a hater. I'm Michigan State with Magic Johnson.
Okay.
So I graduated in '97, and
the Michigan State, that's the Spartans. And Michigan is Wolverines.
Yeah. So
right.
I'm green and white. So from '97 on down, I was a bad boy, street guy, hanging out, trying to sell this and that, and getting all the ladies, and was a player. Now I got many of women that way, but as I transitioned to, reading books in college and getting myself together and a better knowledge of life and what I want to go in a direction, and in '97 I graduated, changed my whole life completely. To have this, okay, now I got a degree. Now I want to be a good guy to get that good lady. It's kind of hard because with a good guy, you might need a street lady, and that might turn that good guy on. You know what I'm saying? You got opposite attracts. You got this street hood type of lady that go to the clubs and this and that. And that good guy, boring life, go 9 to 5 to work, and then those two type of meet. And then flip it on the other side, you got the good girl that always attracted bad boys.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. Here's what I learned. I learned how to slow it down when it comes to the physical activity.
Right.
And I have this thing called 80, 90, 70, 10, 20, 30. I, for my own self, you meet a young lady, you look, the physical attraction is there. And it won't be long before you connect physically. And then after you connect, so here's what I mean by 10, 20, 30. If a man connects with a woman once a week intimately, that's 10% of the time he's with her intimately. But the other 9% is who she really is. If they connect intimately twice, that's 20%. The other 80% is who they really are. If they connect 3 times a week, whoa, the physical activity is good. But the other 70% is greater than 30. What I've learned to do is slow down that 10, 20, 30 to get to know the 80, the 90, 80, 70. Because I found that I paid the price because I jumped in on that 10, 20, 30. And then then when it comes, after I got emotionally attached through the 10, 20, 30, I realized, man, they 90, 80, 70 was painful. So how do you feel about those percentages? Like what do you do with that now?
Well, I always went off my mom. Rest in peace. She just died in October 12th.
Oh, God bless you, man. God bless your mom.
Last year. But I always go with my mom's always told me. Like, you meet a woman and give it about 2 to 3 weeks. You know everything you want to know about her.
That's right.
Because you waited and just off of physical features, you're like, oh wow, okay, I like this one. No, you don't know what that woman is about yet until about 3 weeks later on down the line, and they start coming out with their true.
You know what I do?
Inner feelings.
There you go.
And their emotions. Women are emotional, so men, we are pursuers, and we gonna go for the physicality. A woman knows she likes you in 5 seconds.
I know. That's right. Yeah. And you know what I do? I wait 30 days.
You wait 30 days?
30 days, bro.
30, that's a month.
Discipline.
That's my mom talking.
And I'm telling you, man, because 21, 30 days, you can start a new habit and break one.
Yeah.
But usually, no one can usually hide in 30 days. And I know some ladies listen, they're gonna try to hide now. Yeah. Well, I'll wait 60 days if you're trying to hide. For the ladies who are listening, I'll wait 90 days. You're gonna show me you.
I'm gonna tell you what I do. Like I said, I love my mom to death. She raised me as both parents until she got married.
So I'm gonna tell you, love your mom to life.
Yeah, love her to death. And I'm gonna tell you what I do. Once you date the woman within the first month, like you say, you get 30 days, I test the woman out and say no to something that she really want to do, and say no. You'll see her true reaction come out when you say no to something. She starting to like you, and you marinated all that time, and you got her where you want, and then people like, nah, babe, I don't feel like doing it. Oh, really? Or you gonna act like that? Then when she slam the phone on you,
there you go.
Or she slam the door on you, or change her attitude, like, well, I'm going out with Kim and them. Now you about to start seeing the true colors of that woman.
That's powerful that you said that, because I was just texting a young lady, and I talked about something that she was uncomfortable about, just to test out her demeanor. And I texted her just this weekend and said, you know what? If you'd have stayed calm and cool, even when I talked to you about something that you disapproved of, I would have seen a character that I would like to be attached to. But you lost it and started getting angry. So if I talked about all the things you like, I'd never see the real you.
So, like I said, I'll date somebody once or 2 or 3 times, whatever, within that 2 to 3 weeks, which is a month, like you said, 30 days.
Yeah.
I'll be an a-hole on purpose and say no to one event or something that she want to do. Even though we had continuous day, I say, no, babe, I don't feel like it today. Just to see a different reaction, how I'm going to see her in the future. Because she's going to say no to something once she's your woman, and then she going to come out with something like, oh, well, I just go out with Nikki and them and then be gone for the whole night, and then you calling her and she didn't answer. Now you about to see what you about to get if you take it further into a marriage or whatever it may be, living in the home with her.
That's right. And I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Usually when we hold off on the physical connection, we can make a better decision. But if you already get intimately with a woman, a lot of times guys will stick around, and women, because the intimacy got them hooked. And then the 90, 80, 70 is not good. So what I do is,
We're down here.
man, so you know what I do? I just go, hey, there's nothing wrong. I'm just gonna text them, I'm gonna talk to them. Like you said, sometimes they may say, let's do something, say, hey, no. And then you know what I do, man? No, I can't give all my secrets out, because he's like, because women like.
I give my secrets out.
Okay, I'm not gonna give all my secrets out, but I'm gonna tell you something. I gave out one, but I'll say this: the character I've learned of a woman is more of the focus we should have than her physical attributes. Now, the physical attributes usually gonna attract you, but then you gotta pump the brakes. And
that's where mine come in.
yeah, because my oldest son was watching a series that he started watching on Netflix, and this woman liked to jump in bed the first night with the guy she meet, and this guy met her and ended up marrying her, and she already had a 7-year or maybe 8-year relationship with some other guy she did that with. So the guy jumped in bed with her the first night before he found out what she really was.
That's how it's going in.
After 7 years of marriage with her, and they have 2 babies, he found out what she really was, but it cost him a lot of emotional, a lot of discomfort. Whereas if he'd have said, you know, this lady's trying to sleep with me the first night, this is her MO, this is her modus operandi. If a woman tried to jump in bed with me the first night, I'm flattered, I'm very grateful. But she already told me that's what she does.
Yeah, and he got to keep that up after once there's so many philosophies. Oh, go ahead.
It's interesting you said he got to keep that up.
He got to keep it up. You know why? How? Because if he started like that, that's how he got to end it. So he don't know if he a nympho, like one every night, or one like 5 times a day.
Not only that,
Maybe 5 times a week.
you know what? There you go. Not only that, brother.
He got to keep that up.
He got to keep it up. But the fact of her jumping in the bed with a guy the first night, she's keeping that up. That's what's most important.
Right. So when you tired and you say no, what if she a nympho? She gonna get it from Craig and them. She gonna get it from Keith and them. So
if a woman is sexually focused instead of being spiritually focused, she will negotiate with herself to mess around on you just because of her sex drive, not her spiritual drive. You feel me? And I'm not trying to get religious here. Hey, everybody love your religion. I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. But I'm going to say this. I'd rather have a woman that has character any day than a woman being led by her sexuality.
Yeah, we've been there, done that.
Yeah.
So now you're looking for women that's got a strong mind and
No, more than that, heart.
Heart.
Coming from the heart. Because intellectually, that's where they make bad decisions. But when you have compassion, I'm gonna tell you something. The more intelligent someone is, the less compassionate they are. I don't care who it is, male or female. The more intelligent someone is, the less compassionate they are. And I'm gonna tell you something. You got to be very careful getting involved with a lady that's very intelligent. I kid you not.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, I bless my mom's heart because she raised me right. I'm gonna give one of my secrets what I do to determine a good woman or not. When I'm dating a woman and she be smart, got money.
Now let's walk this way. Just I'm gonna follow you over to where my bench is. Just keep going. Yeah, keep going. Oh, grab what you want to grab. Grab your stuff. So guys, we're keeping this interval rocking and rolling.
Gotta keep it going.
We're at the gym.
Getting it right.
That's right. Now hold on for a second. Put this on, bro. Okay. Yeah, guys. So my brother took his mask off just so he could do the interview, but I got my mask on. Cause go ahead, brother. Don't worry about it. Yeah, because so people don't be tripping because you don't see his mask on. If you had his mask on, you wouldn't be able to hear him. So when he take his mask, when the interview is done, he's gonna put his mask back on. For those who are overly tripping. So now we're gonna turn it around right here. We just got another area of the gym. All right, so yeah, just go right here. All right, you can sit down right there. All right, guys, so we're gonna keep this interview rocking and rolling. Just did a little traveling. Again, now check this out. I got a movie that I wrote called Men Exhaling. Men Exhaling. We already saw Waiting to Exhale. We already heard the woman. Yeah, we already heard the woman make their plea. That's good. But here's what I got at the top of my movie. I never met a woman that's not a man's daughter. And I never met a man that's not a woman's son. So who are we fighting but our own selves? So when a woman says she wants women rights, she has to be talking about rights for her father too. Because without her father, she wouldn't be here. So women rights is all rights. So now I'm creating another a saying called men rights. We have to stand for our rights now because the pendulum has gotten lopsided. And I know a lot of women gonna get upset hearing this, but I don't care. It's time for you all now to put your guards down and learn, because we had to put our guards down and learn, didn't we? Now it's time for the women to put their guards down and learn. My brother, talk about what it is like for us going through a situation where we're having a woman, we're a good guy, and then all of a sudden she's not satisfied because she has more options. She has a plethora, as some women say, a plethora of options. You tell us to be good guys, then we're good guys, then you get bored and go out and get a bad guy. As a man, what does that do for you when a woman comes off like she want a good guy, then you be a good guy, then she goes get a bad guy? Come from the heart, bro.
Well, it used to frustrate me, and I used to be upset like every other, good guy out here that got a 9-to-5 job, and it's frustrating where, like I said, I say no sometimes. Like I can go out maybe 4 days out of 5 days out of the week. Some women want to go out 7 days a week, and so it gets frustrating where you work and pay bills and you're a good guy, 9 to 5, no hustle out here, no selling dope, no doing this on the street. And when a woman hears no or a lot of no's, it can get frustrating to a woman. Then she go out with her girls and got the money, and then she meet a street dude that's gonna spoil her and pay for everything. It used to frustrate her. It don't frustrate me no more, but I just play the patient game like you said, and pray that I meet a good woman that has patience with me, because I have a lot of ambitions and goals with my 9 to 5. Now, once the fruition of get it right gets off the ground, whoever's with me, sky's the limit, is gonna be spoiled. Just like that street guy would do a good woman.
There you go.
And so,
and here's something I'm gonna add to that. This is something else that I've heard, and I seen it. It's not fair. If a guy mess up, and we all kind of growing, but if a guy mess up right away, the women just dump on him. But when a woman mess up, something had to go wrong for her to be what she is, or she's
been hurt before.
Yeah, she's going through some stuff, or that's all. So here's what I'm saying. I had a girl that I was dating, doing all the stuff that's not cool, and then people were saying, "Oh, that's what she used to." She used to. No, but that doesn't excuse her, because if she used to abuse, then why are you gonna turn around and find a bad guy and a good guy and abuse him? Go find a bad guy and abuse a bad guy. When you meet a good guy, don't abuse him. And another thing, I'm saying this to the women out there. Stop making excuses for women when they do things that's not cool. Stop saying, "Oh, she doesn't know any better," or "That's what she's used to," or "You never know what she's going through." No, if she's wrong, just like a man can be wrong.
She encouraged what she allowed in her life.
Yeah. And then they got this thing where, a woman, like, okay, I was in an acting class. I was dating this girl. I didn't know she was married. She was playing all these games, wouldn't let me get close. My acting teacher told me, stick with her. Go. I was telling my acting teacher, this how I'm going through all these emotions. And she was like, "Oh, you're just staying there with her." And I'm like, "Really?" Now, she was only saying that because this was a woman. But if that had been a guy that doing what she was doing, she would have told that good woman, "Leave him." Am I right? So I'm just saying, all the women that are listening, listen, you cannot have double standards. If we mess up as men, we got to look at our actions and be better. Women, when you all mess up, you got to be better. You can't keep throwing it on the guys. You cannot keep doing that, especially if you go, "Well, this is what you used to," then get unused to that. Don't hurt somebody good because you've been hurt, or maybe your dad gave you a hard time. Maybe usually it's like a dad being abusive to a girl.
Dad wasn't in her life.
Yeah, and then she used that as an excuse to be mean for the rest of her life. No.
If you notice, the women, our mothers from the 60s, 70s, bringing up the women as the daughters. They taught them how to be independent. And now, from the 80s, 90s, it's flip-flop with women independent, making money, are the breadwinners. And they thought process is like, "I don't need you unless you're going to do better than what I can do in my own life."
Right.
And so when the good guy comes and got a like, I don't care if it's a McDonald's job, and no offense to McDonald's, or an engineering job coming out of college. A woman knows what she wants when she sees it. It's the first sight, and it could be 5 seconds. If it's this smooth brother come up, how you doing? Depending on what he say, come out of his mouth. A woman knows in 5 seconds. She want to, however long she gonna let that man linger around him, or
Now that's interesting. You said a woman knows what she wants in 5 seconds.
Yep.
That's usually the focus.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna flip it around. With me?
Yeah. What you think men know?
Okay.
How many seconds or how many? What you think men knows?
Here's what I mean. I believe a lot of men are too focused on just getting physical.
Yeah.
So they won't even give their knowing this chance to prevail.
Yeah. I do now.
But you do.
I do.
So I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, I'm a guy who's spiritually focused.
Yeah.
I've written a book, 547 pages. I got this movie I'm doing. I'm doing positive things. I've always keep myself in shape. So I'm gonna tell you right now. I've had girls that tell me when I was in high school, "Oh, you stuck up. You used to Didi." I'm like, you know what? I'm the cream of the crop. You better be the cream of the crop to be walking with me. So all the women who are listening, listen. You step to me, you better be A+. And if you're not A+, be gone. Do you hear me? If you're not A+, be gone. Too many times, guys are worried about, or a woman, she can tell what she wants. What about what do we like to have? How long does it take a guy to know what he like in a woman?
I was going to answer that.
Because I'm going to tell you right now.
I know on the first day.
Let me tell you what I look for in a woman. Okay, first thing I see is she's physically attractive. I start talking to her. I get blunt, blatantly honest. When you get blatantly honest, honesty has to respond.
Oh, you go all the way honest, like no, I don't
straight
like this.
honest.
This is what I'm looking for.
Okay, let me get real on you right now. I love polygamy. I tell women straight out, that's what I like. They run. And I say the reason why, and then a woman can have more than one man too. Yeah, really? Let me tell you something. A woman can have 100 men in 1 year and have one pregnancy. You took 100 men and put on the island with one lady, she can have all those men. She can really serve all those men. But she'll get pregnant once. You take 100 women and put them on the island with one man, at the end of the year, you'll have 100+ children. All right, so now put that where it belongs. Now I'm just telling you, that's how nature made us. Forget religion, forget society, forget what they tell us how to live. The first thing a man needs to recognize is how he's built. See, a lot of men sit there and act like they can be monogamous, but some men can, but some men are not. And I feel they should be upfront with women right up front, at the expense of never getting to know that woman.
That's true.
And when you are not afraid of losing, you gain.
I like that what you said. I do that, to be honest. Now here's a secret for a man to look out for. And I tell these men and people that don't know or know but don't pay attention to it. I give one date and I can tell how far I'm going with a woman. First of all, I lay back and listen to a woman and let her do the rambling and talking. Second, this is my main secret. I look at where her eyes are roaming. When we on the date, say me and you one-on-one on a date and dinner talking.
Yeah.
When a woman roaming and looking at all these other men and people, you're not the one.
That's right.
You're not the one because she's so focused on whatever's around y'all. She just happy that you taking her out so she can be seen and see what else is out there. So I pay attention to a woman's eye. That's the number one secret that my mom taught me to look for in a woman. Her eyes roaming around, and when you taking her out on a dinner date, she, and you talking to her one-on-one, you're not the one.
That's right.
So I look at that, and that's when I'm on a date, that happened many a time. I finish the date, I be like, well, it was nice knowing you. What L? I want to see you again. I don't think it's gonna work out. Why? Well, give me a text later on. I'll tell you. Your eyes roll too much.
And then you could just say to her, and this is me. Hey, listen, here's the deal, sweetie. I already know that we're not gonna roll as a couple, but hey, I'll still be a friend with you.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be a friend because you know what? Just because we don't match up in a relationship doesn't mean that we can't be friends. And I don't mean friends who gonna hook up later, but just somebody you can talk to, because you never know when you may need to have somebody who gonna really listen to you, who's not interested trying to have a relationship with you. You call me up, you text me, we talk. Maybe and then the same way for me. I may need someone I need to talk to.
I have lady friends that I start off dating, and then I told them your eyes wrong too much. They, oh well, I gotta see my surroundings. Yeah, but there's a difference between a look and a stare.
And then
A look is looking 3 seconds or less. A stare is 3 seconds or more. So I be like, okay, we be cool, because I learned from women, hanging around women. I got best friends that's women. So I love to have a woman around me, because they telling me the secrets that men should look out for.
that's right.
And
So it's good to be a friend, even though you recognize, oh man, we're not gonna roll intimately, but you know, I'm not gonna cut off. I just say, hey, listen, you got my number, I have your number. You still want to stay in touch, but just know that we're not gonna move toward dating, because I mean, I already know.
Yeah, I already know now. I don't think with my waist down.
Yeah, because man,
I think with my waist up, because
that's right.
I'm older now, and I'm trying to get it right, my company, and it's like I have little time for BS and keep dating a woman that I already saw bad signs. See, men, we don't pay attention to the signs when we dating a lady. Like I said, a lady knows what she wants when she see. If she happy, I'll be at work. Women walk past and flirt. Hey, they married, they flirters. But they told me through their eyes, they still were saying hello. And the good ones, they'll look down and look at somewhere else and not give you eye contact.
There you go.
So that's when I know a good woman, when certain women have traits in them that's good quality, and it's body language, and it starts with the eyes. To me, in my
All right.
Yep.
All right, guys. So,
That's something else,
guys, so we're about to wrap this interview up, and I'm gonna finish my workout.
Yeah.
So men exhaling. This is men exhaling. Men exhaling. We're not afraid to say men exhaling, and we love. And ladies, listen up. We love you all, because I'm a man. I'm a woman's son, and you are a man's daughter. This brother right here is a woman's son, just like he's a son. So
Long Hill, my mom just died. Rest in peace.
there you go. God bless you. God bless your mom. There you go.
I'm still a good man out there waiting on that right woman, but
Hey man, church. There you go. So ladies, listen up. We love you all. We thank God for you, because I'm gonna tell you something. The only way men and women are gonna get on this planet is by men and women coming together. So that's right. We need each other. I'm just touching on some stuff that can help us improve our connections when we get together. And ladies, you're gonna see women interviews on the channel too. This is I have a channel, I Am Publication, but this video will be on my I Am Management Entertainment. That's I Am Management Entertainment. One more time, I Am Management Entertainment. You'll see this interview there. You'll see I'm gonna start a YouTube series that's gonna lead into the movie. I already have the movie done. I'm just touching up on the movie a little bit. And ladies, remember, if you have any interviews you'd like to have on my YouTube channel, email them to me. You can get them to I Am Management Entertainment 1113@gmail.com. That's I Am Management Entertainment 1113@gmail.com. One more time, I Am Management Entertainment 1113@gmail.com. Hit me up, drop an interview there or a video, and also I'm gonna give you another email address, a little shorter. I Am Management, the same thing, entertainment 7@gmail.com. So, thank you, my brother. Like he said, getting it right. That's his logo. That's his brand.
My women's out there, don't get it twisted. It's just that I'm getting it right with my mind to be that better man for that better woman later on. I love my women out there.
That's right, and I love the women too. Hey, hey man, listen.
We got to excel.
We were born to be with women. Period. That's why I'm keeping this. We're born to be with women. So all we're doing is having conversation. And remember, as long as we throw things away that we don't need, we can keep each other. And that's what I'm about. I'm about getting rid of the bad habits so I can keep my women.
And